teachers quit. I'm tired of principals talking about that they cannot move their school. It is time to take these strategies. It's time to take these schools to the level that I know that we can go. So once again, it's time to get serious about the work that we're doing. That's why I'm passionate about me working with schools all over the world, working with principals, working with teachers, working with districts, looking at data to drive the instructions, looking at classroom management, setting up strategies that we can impact student achievement at all levels, at the high school level, middle school level, elementary level. It is time. And when I say it is time now to get serious about the work that we're doing. If you would like for me to come into your district and really help you to transform that district, that school. So I believe that, if everybody say it can't get done, I'm like, yes it can, why not? I said, if these kids can't read, then I'm not going to call them. All this, mom, dad, I'm looking you in your face and say this kid can't read. We let them down. School, parents, we let them down. But I'm not going to take them to the next grade knowing that they're not at grade level. It's funny because I'm always like, okay, how are schools successful? Well, schools are successful when they demand greatness. Greatness doesn't come. We're about to make history. We're about to learn. We're about to grow. We're about to make history. And then, mark my words, it's going to be other school districts, other places around it that's going to be doing this thing. We're going to be the first model. And I'm speaking that into existence, okay?
For booking,
if you can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting. They will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
for booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Sean Hurt with another powerful podcast, Saturday podcast. And this morning, we're going to discuss 4 strategies for setting up rigorous expectations with students. The strategies that you need to set up so you can raise up those high-level classroom instructions for your students. But before we get started with that, give me 2 minutes as I get all of my Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it, all the social media platforms on this morning. So once again, go ahead and hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four. It's myself at 10 o'clock. We have Creative Educator at 10:30, Principal Kafele at 11. On Saturday, we have Josh Tarver. So I'm excited regarding this episode. We're going to take schools and districts to the next level. So come on in. You said last week is going to bring a friend. Let's bring a friend. Give me 2 minutes as I get all of my LinkedIn and people in. And the weather today is good. It's really, really nice outside on today. I'm so happy. The weather looks good outside. It looks like it's about in a high, let's say I say in the high 40s, and that's good for this time in the Michigan. So I'm excited regarding that. I got a lot of good information to share. I cannot wait to share this information. So just give me 1 minute. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. This is the February. February is about to end, and then we have we have March coming up. March is coming up. I want to make sure that my hold on for 1 second. Make sure my Wi-Fi is straight and there's no problems with the Wi-Fi. I want to make sure everything is connected. Make sure everything is connected. Give me, if everybody's on, give me some feedback. Make sure everything is fine. I want to make sure my Wi-Fi is good. I want to make sure everything is good. So just give me some feedback. Make sure it's not blurry, anything like that. Oh, know what? I'm sorry. Let me know what. Let me connect to about that. If the connection should be so much better, I switch connections. All right, let me go ahead and get a couple more folks, and we'll go ahead and do the roll call. Do the roll call. See who's with me on this morning. We're gonna see who's with me on this morning. Do the roll call that I always love to do. I'm excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's see if we can do one more, and we should be good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see who's in that chat. You go ahead and hit that share button. Let's see who's in that chat with me. That's rocking with Brother Sean Hurt this morning. That's saying Hurt. I'm with you this morning. I'm rocking with you. We're gonna get some of this good quality information that you love to share. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have Brother David Bell in the house. Good morning to you from Benton Harbor, Michigan. Good morning to you. We got Rashard Davis in the house from Vegas. Thank you for waking up early this morning to be with me. Who else we got? We got Gregory Dawson, Brother Greg Dawson. Good morning good morning to you. Much love. Thanks for all of the love. I got my good friend, Mr. Anthony Green. He said, love your message last week. Parenting is where it's at. Last week I talked about parenting. It was a very powerful message. Mr. Green, could you do me a favor? Could you put your promo in the chat? I think some people would love to see what you're doing on today for your videography. I know you're doing a half off. So make sure you put that in the chat so people could see what you're doing on today. He's doing some good work. Make sure you look him up. You will be very pleased by the work he's doing. We have Dr. Jeter in the house from Illinois. Good morning to you, neighbor. Good morning to you. It's good to see you. We got T. Lawson in the house from Mobile, Alabama. Miss Lawson, I'm gonna be in Alabama in a couple more weeks. Yep, I'm being in Alabama in a couple more weeks. Yep, I sure will. Yep. So I would love to connect with you. I'll be down there. We have Lakina Rowland from New Jersey in the house. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We got Elwin Garcia. Good morning to you, fam. Dr. Principal Elwin Garcia in the house. Good morning to you. We got Lisa Russell in the house. She said much better. Yep, I had to just switch my connection, so it's much better. Good morning to you. We got Dorinda Bikes in the house. Good morning to you. We got Coach Central in the house from Central Texas. From Texas. I know it's nice and warm in Texas. I got Jasmine Harris in the house from Cali. We got a couple more. We got Leslie Lyles in the house from Cincinnati. And I'm going to stop with we got Kim here, Rose in the house, Dr. Roz in the house. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And then, of course, we got Dr. Houston. I can stop Dr. Houston there, but I got to use my time to get Dr. Houston. And we got September Vansdales. Good morning to you. So I'm excited. Another powerful podcast. You still got time to hit that share button. And I'm going to talk about strategies for setting up rigorous expectations with students at your school. As a principal, teacher, we got to set that up. But you know what I like to do? And I need everybody to join in. What is keeping you up at night as an educator, as an individual? What is keeping you up at night? You don't have to work in the school to do this. But what is keeping you up at night? You're seeing things on the news. You have kids or grandkids that's in school. You're talking. What is keeping you up at night? I'm going to start it off. What is keeping me up at night is this. What's keeping me up at night is this. April is state testing. We have 4 more weeks before the state test. That's every school in the United States will be starting up in April, in May. Are you ready? Are you ready? So that's what's keeping me up at night. Are we getting ready for the state test? Put it in the chat. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? Before I get into what's happening in education, I want to share this out. And I got this morning. I saw it on my wife's dresser, and when I saw it this morning, I said, "Let me read it because it's going to bless somebody. It's going to bless somebody because I believe that." Let me just read it because I want to bless somebody. The title of this is called "Go Be Great." I'm gonna say this again. Go be great. I'm gonna say it a third time because someone got to hear it. Go be great. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 and 9. I'm gonna read it again. Go be great. Wow, heard they you saying something. Go be great. Nothing is stopping you from being great. Nothing. State test is coming up. You're trying to go to the next level with your school. Whatever you're trying to do, go be great. Don't be good. Don't be average. Don't be below average. Become great. You can become great wherever you're at. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. There's going to be people telling you you can't accomplish this. Your school will never get the scores. You're going to be X, Y, and Z. It never has happened at this particular school for 50 years. Whatever it is, do not be discouraged, for the Lord will be with you wherever you go. Michigan, Texas, California, Alabama, Vegas, Ben Harbor, Michigan. He's going to be with you. Joshua 1 and 9. So I just want to just read that to somebody out there. It does not just relate to education. It's whatever you're doing. Go be great. How does that sound? Put it in the chat. Say, Hurt. That spoke to me. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go run with it. How does that sound? Put it in the chat for me. Put it in the chat. I got Brother Otis Kitchen, the second. Go be great. Amen. Let's go. Yes, Brother Kitchen. Yes, Brother Kitchen. Thank you very much. Go be great. Go be great. Man, what's stopping us from being great? So I just want to say that I'm getting all these amens. Okay, yes, thank you. What's happening in education? Let me give some feedback on what's happening in education. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. 31AA. 31AA, that's title funds, and they have set aside $321 million in 31AA for school safety. So if you have not tapped into that as a principal, coach, assistant superintendent, please go to your finance person and say, have we tapped into our 31 AA monies for school safety? They have set aside, the government has set aside $321 million for this school year for school safety. You can use that for whatever you want to use. So you might get $200,000 for your district. Your school might get $85,000, whatever it is. But that's going to allow you to be able to put infrastructure in your school, in your district for school safety. $321 million go to your 31 AA. Does that sound good? So I'm giving you information. You might not have heard about it. I'm giving you information. Next thing is this. The average, this is for Michigan, the average graduation rate in Michigan, the graduation rate for high school, the average was 84%. The average graduation rate in Michigan. So it's not, but in Michigan was 84%. You need to find out what your average graduation rate was for your state. But in the Michigan is 84%. It went up, I think, 2% from the previous year. I just want to give out information. 84%. And the last thing is that the first week of April, say the first week in April, SAT, they'll be rolling out the SAT for all 11th graders all over the world. 11th graders will be taking the SAT. Now, let me give you some information regarding the SAT. I've seen a lot of schools whose average SAT score, the average, that's math and ELA, was 730. Well, was that good, bad? What is 730? The highest you can get is 1600. If you score 1300 or higher, that is a great score. You could pretty much go to any college in the world with a 1300 or higher. You're going to get scholarships. You're going to get the whole 9 yards, 1300 or higher. A good score is 1200 or higher. Oh, I'm talking good now. You didn't notice. 1200 or higher. So that's a good score. So if your average SAT score is 730, that's not good. We got to increase those SAT scores. Well, how do we do it? Quality education. I'm going to talk about it, but SAT is coming up. I want all of my 11th graders, high school principals, counselors, you name it. We got to get them ready. We cannot walk around with our chest poked out and say, woo, my kid's average is a 789. Come on, that's terrible. You really bragging about a 789? You bragging about an 820? No, start bragging when you get a 1200, 1300, 1388, 1410. That's when you start bragging. All right. So if you need SAT information, I have it. I talked about it last year this time. I put strategies up. Let's move forward. How does that sound? All right, all right, all right. So we're good. Everybody's good. All right. So go ahead. Thank you, Dr. Houston. She said, great information. I'm here to share. I'm here to share. I'm here to share. It's $321 million out there. Your school district, go and get that 31AA for safety. Go ahead and know about the graduation rates. We don't talk about high school enough. 84% in Michigan, the average. We're not talking about the SAT score. It's coming up, Dr. Houston. We got principals on here. We don't even know what the SAT look like. What's the good score? What's the bad score? How do I get into the university of such and such? What score can my kid get into a university to be able to get in there, get 95 to 100% of their college paid for? What score does that look like? 1300 or higher. All right. So going to hit that share button. I'm about to get started. We're going to talk about the 4 strategies for setting up rigorous expectations with students. Why is this important? Because we got to go to the next level with this. So let me go ahead and jump in it because I need my time. The first one is a clear, concrete expectations students can see. Clear, concrete expectations that students can see. Rigor starts with precision. Students need to know exactly what high level work or strong behavior looks like. Students need to know and see what high level work or strong behavior looks like. The first one, clear, concrete expectations students can see. We call it model. Why are our students not reaching the expectations? Because they do not see anything. We have not modeled it. Students need to know exactly what high level work looks like. They need to see what good quality student behavior looks like. They need to see it. It needs to be modeled. Under there, you define expectations in observable terms. Model what good and bad work looks like so students can compare. Create norms when possible. Share ownership increases commitment. So the first one is this. We have to model what high expectations look like, high level work, and strong behavior. That's the first thing we do. Well, I've been trying to do it, but are you modeling it? And not just you, it has to be modeled with everybody in the school. Model what expectations look like. So I remember my pet peeve as a principal, one of my pet peeves, but my biggest pet peeve is that I want all of the boys in my school to have their shirt tucked in and their pants put up. That was my pet peeve as a principal. I hated to see kids shirt out and kids sagging. So what I had to do is that every day I had to model it. So every day I had to make sure my shirt was tucked in, my dress shirt was tucked in, and my pants was put up. I remember one day I was walking down the hall and I was doing something in the back of my dress shirt was coming out. It happens. So one of my teachers was like, "Hurt, you got to tuck in your dress shirt. You're supposed to model excellence with the young boys in the school." Because that morning on the PA, I will always say, "Take 30 seconds, teacher, scan your room, make sure every boy's pants is put up and their shirt is tucked in." But I had to model that. And not only did I have to model that, every male in my school modeled that. Clear, concrete expectations students can see. See, I'm talking good now. It's not about you speaking it. Speaking it is one thing, but they need to see it. Action speaks louder than words. Are they seeing these high expectations at the school? Are they seeing what high quality work looks like? Are we modeling strong behavior? How can you tell the kids not to cuss, not to go off on the adults, when your teachers and the admin and the principals are cussing throughout the day or talking bad to one another in a hallway or not showing love and respect to the adults? The only thing the students will be doing at the high school and middle school, they're going to model what they see from the adults. I'm gonna say this again. They're going to model what they see from the adults. You can either model it the right way or the wrong way, but you're modeling something. Talk to me. Is this sounding good? Go ahead and hit that share button. Don't leave it. Don't leave it. Don't leave it. Is this sounding good? How does this sound? Woo. Miss Annette said, "I'm loving this already." Yes. Number 2, daily routines that reinforce rigor. Daily routines that reinforce rigor. Every day you must model is daily routines. Expectations becomes real. Expectations becomes real when they're embedded in predictable structures. Expectations become real when they're embedded in predictable structures. Let's just break it down. I gotta break it down. What is the entry routines for your classroom teachers or for your school? How do you start the class with purpose? What is your warm-ups, retrieval practice? So when the kids come into your classroom at 7:30, 7:10 in high school, 8 o'clock, what is the routines? Daily routines that reinforce rigor. We have to be consistent with what we're doing. It can't be, all right, we're going to be consistent for 3 weeks and we'll drop off. It has to be consistency from day one all the way into day 185. It has to be consistent routines that reinforce rigor. Once again, the reason why it's like a roller coaster in your school is because you don't have the consistent routines. Every other day or every other week, things are changing. Kids need consistency. What are the routines? What are the discussion protocols in your class or at your school that requires academic language and evidence? I'm going to say this again. That requires academic language and evidence. Discussion protocols. What are the academic language? If you're not using academic language as the adults, how are the kids going to get it? I was having a discussion with an educator a couple of days ago. They said, "Hurt, how can the kids get this chemistry or the kids are doing bad in chemistry because they don't know the academic language? They're reading at a lower grade level, 10th grade teacher, teaches chemistry. She has a lot of kids coming into the classroom at a 6th or 7th grade reading level. Okay, we get that. All right, that's all over the world. So we get that. But also with that, teacher, admin, coaches, what are you doing with the academic language to get these kids to that next level? What are we doing? What evidence are we showing in the classroom? The daily routines that reinforce rigor. The other part with that is revision cycles. See, I'm talking education. I'm not giving you some that I read in the book. This is stuff that I know, that I use, that I preach all of the time. Revision cycles. Well, what is that? That normalizes improvement rather than one and done work. Revision cycles. That normalizes improvement rather than one and done work. Dr. Houston was talking about it last week. There's some kids that will always be proficient, but what about the kids that's getting better? Are we happy? Are we allowing them to be recognized in the school for the work that they're doing? I'm going to stop right there. I got about 8 more minutes. I want to give a big shout out to my good friend, my mentor, Mr. William Washington. Good morning to you. Mr. Washington is on here every time I see him. Much love. He is the person who hired me first in education. Without him, without Mr. Washington, Dr. Washington, my man, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I just want to give a big shout out to Dr. Washington. Thank you for jumping on. My mentor, you know I love you for life. He gave me my first teaching position back in 1999. So shout out to him. Number three, talk to me now. Come on, give me some feedback. High expectations paired with high support. High expectations. So I got high expectations, but I'm giving high support to my teachers, to the students. That starts from the top down. The principal, your principal. You have to support. So you have high expectations, but then you have to give them high support. Rigor is not about difficulty. I'm saying this again. Rigor is not about difficulty. It's about ensuring every student can reach challenging goals. Rigor is not about difficulty. It's about ensuring that every student, not some of them, but every student can reach the challenging goals that you have set for them. Scaffold complex tasks without lowering the bar. Checklists, sitting frames, graphic organizers. Well, how can I increase the SAT scores at my high school? This is how you do it. High expectations paired with high support. Scaffold complex text. Scaffold it without lowering the bar. You don't have to lower the bar to scaffold this complex text. You got checklists, sitting frames, graphic organizer, the list goes on and on. Next one, provide examples that show what meeting the standards look like. Oh my God, that's something that we don't talk about. Provide examples showing what meeting the standards look like. I remember, I got to take my glasses off for this. I remember I was frustrated because on the state test, we were scoring low in writing. So I'm sitting with my coaches. I'm mad. I'm like, come on now, we got to do better. Why aren't our writing scores better than what it is? And somebody said, Hurt, how do you expect the kids to do better in writing when you go to all 20 of your classrooms, there's not quality writing that's up in the classroom? So how do you want the kids to be able to write at an 8th grade level, 7th grade level based on a state test when you don't even have it up in the classroom? They don't even know what it looks like. So I said, know what? You're right. So what I did was we took anchor charts, and I said on these anchor charts, we're going to post what a level 5 in Michigan, that's the highest level, what a level 5 writing sample looks like. So now we have it up. So when the kids are writing, this is what we strive them to accomplish at the end of the year. They see the examples. I'm going to go back to this again. What does meeting the standards look like? How do you want kids to meet the standards of what quality education looks like when they don't see it? There's nothing in the classroom that shows what quality education looks like. I had to talk to a principal. I said, why are you putting up student work up when the student work that you're putting up is not great work? This is average work. So all through the school, you got average work up. That's the level, that's the expectations, that's where they're going to meet. You are going to be a principal. You are a principal. You're trying to improve those state scores. High expectations paired with high support. Talk to me. How does that sound? The last part, teach self-monitoring so students can evaluate their own progress. Teach self-monitoring. That's why you always hear me say, set goals. If you're doing the iReady, NWEA, have goals for the students. I remember when I first started, I got Dr. Mr. Washington on here. He had high expectations for all of us. I never forget, for me, for the teachers, for the custodians, but then also we had goals that we set. There were things that we were doing throughout the school year that I took from him. So when I became a principal, I just took exactly what he did. I modeled what he did because I was with him for 7-8 years. And I just established that when I became a principal. One of the things was teach self-monitoring. We would set goals at the beginning of the year, revisit it in the middle of the year, and achieve that thing at the end of the year. My goal, one thing that I've been preaching about for the last 12 years, is to make sure you have 1.5 years worth of growth in math and reading by the end of the year. I'm going to say this again, 1.5 or more worth of growth in math and reading at the end of the year. That should be a goal for everybody that's on my podcast as we speak. High expectations paired with high support. Give me 2 more minutes. Give me some of that love. Tell me if this is sounding good. Give me some of that love. Last one, number four, consistent accountability with positive reinforcement. Consistent accountability. I'm going to hold you accountable, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm going to hold you accountable, Mr. Brown. I'm going to hold you accountable, Ms. Freeman. But I'm going to give you positive reinforcement. Students internalize expectations when they see them upheld fairly and consistently. Students internalize expectations when they see them upheld fairly and consistent. Oh, man. Under there is called specific praise. When students meet or exceed expectations. Follow me, everybody. Please follow me. You should use 2 pieces of evidence. Okay, so when students meet or exceed expectations, I'm reading for my notes. Some of the things you have to be very specific. I like when you use these 2 pieces of evidence in your writing. I like how you had strong reasoning when you did X, Y, and Z. You're going to have specific praise on what you're doing. I like how the 3rd graders was walking in the hallway without making noise. I like how for the last 10 minutes, everybody was out of level 1. I like how you scored a 1,300 on the SAT, and on the math part, you scored a 750. Those are specific praises for the students. So I'm going to stop right there. It's 10:30. This is what I would like everyone to do. Go over there and support my sisters, Create and Educate at 10:30. If you would like for me to come in and support your school, just inbox me. We can make it work for the end of the year, summertime. I'm hitting the road with the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be in Alabama, Ohio, South Carolina. I'm going to be everywhere. I'm hitting the road, but also I am preparing for the upcoming school year. Okay, just inbox me and we can make it work. Last thing is that go ahead and share this out. go to your staff meetings. This is something that you can show at your staff meetings. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. Remember what we talked about. Go be great. Go be great for this week. Accomplish your goals. If no one has told you I love you, I appreciate you. I thank you. Everyone, go be great. Have a blessed week.